like me, you probably get frustrated trying to get perfect bobbin tension, especially if you're changing between threads. On the long arm, I use a wide variety of threads, and finding that sweet spot can be very, very trying at times. So I found this little tool called a bobbin case tension gauge by TOWA that is absolutely a gem for getting you right in the ballpark for your tension. It is made for rotary bobbins, and you know if you have a rotary bobbin if your bobbin case comes out. It is not the drop-in top bobbin like the newer machines have. This one will go either under the bed in the front or under the bed on the side. And it is made for either a bobbin case that is called an M size, which historically is for your long arm machines, an L size, which is for your older domestic machines. But the exception to the rule is, for instance, I have a Janome 1600 straight stitch. It has the rotary bobbin. It is underneath and on the side, but it takes a class 15 bobbin, which is a deeper bobbin, and that will not work in one of the TOWA bobbin cases. So you need to check your owner's manual and find out which size of bobbin case you have before you order this. And it's very easy to use. You simply take your bobbin and load it like you normally do, according to manufacturer's instructions, and then you are going to take and insert it with the little screw goes in there, like that. And you'll hear it click in. Try that one more time. And once it's in and locked, you're going to wrap the thread underneath the first spindle there and up and around, and then you simply pull this until it won't pull any further. And right now we're reading somewhere in the neighborhood of about 25 on the gauge. So you should be between 18 and 22. So if you're off, you come over here to the side where your little screw is, and you're going to take your screwdriver and put it in there, and you remember it's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, and you're going to simply loosen your bobbin tension. And you don't want to go very far, just a little tiny loosening of that screw. Come back in here and test it out. And right now I loosened it just a little too much. I'm reading at about, maybe about a 17. I want to go just a little tighter, so we're going to put our screw in. The worst part is being able to see the screw. And just tighten it just a skosh and try it again. And now you can see we are right at about 22, which is where we want to be. Go test this on your machine and see if you're getting that perfect tension, and then come back and repeat this. And once you have the perfect tension for that thread, what I do is I usually, as a long armer, I will buy several bobbin cases for one for each type of thread, and then I mark on here what type of thread it is. Like right now, this PQ stands for poly quilter, which is a thread by Superior Threads, and you can see it's a thick thread. So now this case is adjusted for that particular thread, and every time I use it, it should be just right. Now, being a perfectionist, I always double check my tension with each and every quilt, because it can change based on the fabric that's been used or the type of batting. But at least I know I'm in the ballpark, and at most we'll only have to make a very minor adjustment. So I hope that you'll try out this little tool. It has been a lifesaver, and I think it's done more to calm my tension than perhaps the machine's tension.